In this video, you will learn how to create and customize layouts in ideCAD. We'll save plans, sections, and elevations as layout blocks, arrange them on paper with custom sizes, and update them automatically when drawings change. Finally, you'll see how to print and share layouts for a professional presentation. Now that we've completed the section and elevation drawings, we can move on to creating the layout. Go to the Drawings tab and click on the Create New Layout command under the Layout Design section. The Layout Settings dialog will open. For the layout, the paper format and type are selected according to ISO standards. If desired, the free option can be used to manually define the paper width and height. The border margin around the paper, as well as the color and line type of the border lines, can be adjusted. In addition, the color and line type of the paper boundaries, together with the layout name and background color, can also be customized. Let's check the free option for the paper size. Enter 900 mm for the width and 2100 mm for the height. You can modify these values at any time later. Click OK, and the paper will be created. The layout page opens automatically. Now the drawings can be placed onto the layout. To do that, they first need to be saved as a layout block. Open the base story plan. Go to the Drawings tab under the Layout Design section and click the drop-down under Create New Layout. Select the New Layout block, Rectangle command. Several drawing methods are available: All Drawing, Rectangle, Polygon, Path Polygon, and Circle. Adjust the plan view to create a block of the desired drawings. Define a rectangular area on the plan view. For the insertion point of the block, pick a corner. For example, you can select the corner of the column. In the dialog box that appears, enter a name for the layout block, Base Story. Set the scale to 1:50. Make sure the Draw Border option is checked. Click OK to save this area as a layout block. With this operation, the selected area has now become a block that can be placed onto the layout. The first story plan will be saved as a layout block in the same way. The new layout block, Rectangle command, is selected. A suitable area is defined on the plan view to draw the rectangle. A corner point is selected as the insertion point. In the dialog that opens, assign the name Story 1 to the block and set the scale to 1:50. Once OK is clicked, the program generates the layout block. The same steps will now be applied to save the section and elevation as layout blocks. Each block can be saved at different scales during this process. This is particularly useful when you want to work with different levels of detail on the layout. To place the layout blocks, the layout page needs to be opened. Then, right-click on the empty area of the layout. From the menu that appears, select Insert Layout Block. All previously created layout blocks will be listed here. First, select the base story block and place it onto the layout. Then, insert the other layout blocks in the same way. When the section block is added, it may not fit within the current layout paper size. Right-click and open the Layout Settings dialog. Increase the layout paper height to 400 centimeters. If there is too much space between the layout blocks and the paper width can be adjusted. In this example, set the width value to 60 centimeters. To hide the borders on the paper, deselect both the Draw Border and Print Border options. When the OK button is clicked, the paper is updated according to the applied changes. Rearrange and adjust the placement of the layout blocks according to the new paper dimensions. Place the elevation layout block. Then, open the layout block settings, adjust as needed, and uncheck the Draw Border option. All layout blocks can be selected at once, and changes applied in this way affect all of them simultaneously. Adjust the layout paper size again if needed. When a change is made to a story plan, section, or elevation, you do not need to recreate the blocks or place them on the layout again. For example, remove the section line and certain walls from the base story, then place a library object on the balcony. Switch to the Layout page. Select the base story layout block. Right-click and choose Update Layout Block from the context menu. The changes made on the base story will be automatically reflected on the layout. If needed, you can also select all layout blocks and update them at once with a single command. Layout design is entirely customizable. You can organize the calculation data, drawings, and descriptions according to your preferences and prepare them for presentation. Once the layout is complete, a printout can be taken directly. Click the ideCAD icon and, from the list, select the Plot command. Choose the Layout option, set the Scale Factor 1, and open the printer settings through the Settings button. Make all the necessary settings for the printer. After completing all adjustments, click on Preview and Print. Check the preview of the drawing, then click Plot to send it to the printer. If the drawing needs to be shared for external printing, simply save the project from the Layout page and send the file. The recipient can open and print it using ideCAD Wrep, which does not require a license and is used for printing purposes only. The Copy Center can install ideCAD Wrep on their computer, open the shared project, and print the layout. With the layout design completed, the project design process is now finished. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore the knowledge base for more tips. See you in the following video.